Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investors channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to do something a little bit different because one thing about investing and being extremely wealthy is to have diversification. So I'm going to use this video to cover some NFT projects that I feel like everybody should be looking into. And this is basically going to start off with the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem itself, and specifically one of their most popular collections, which is Mutant Ape Yacht Club or MAYC token, right? So again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website boredapeyachtclub.com, which is their official website, in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about Mutant Ape, I want to talk to you guys about GetItIO. So GetItIO is a platform where you can basically buy and trade cryptocurrencies way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a GetItIO account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? And if you don't already have a GetItIO account, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a GetItIO account and use your GetItIO account to buy these low market cap gem tokens. And apart from just buying these low market cap gem tokens, you also have some other features from their website itself. So if you go to their website, you can first of all see that you can buy, sell and trade cryptocurrencies just like any other centralized exchange, which is pretty impressive because if you have a wide range of crypto trading pairs with GetItIO that you can't find in other exchanges, and at the same time GetItIO has some of the lowest fees in the centralized crypto space, right? And if you buy these low market cap cryptos, you basically won't be able to do anything with them unless they get listed on a major exchange, which is when you can sell them, right? So till you wait on a particular exchange to list the token, you can actually use their earn function on their page to deposit your crypto to earn interest by either lending the tokens or by staking them or by providing dual liquidity or liquidity on their platform and so on and so forth. You have multiple methods of earning some really good short-term interest or staking rewards till you wait for your token to get listed on a major exchange to dump it, right? So you'll be earning through your tokens as well. And if you're an NFT person, you can basically use GetItIO to buy and sell NFTs, high quality NFTs specifically. If you are not really interested in trading on Ethereum because of the high gas fees, GetItIO offers you with a cheaper as well as high quality NFT options for trading and making profit as well, right? And if you're a person who wants to buy cryptocurrencies way before they even get listed on GetItIO, there's a startup option where they have IEOs, which are initial exchange offerings where high quality vetted projects by GetItIO are offered for a pre-sale. You can basically buy the tokens or coins for less than $1 or maybe less than the actual trading price on the exchanges, and you can get your hands on them and hodl on to them or even earn interest from them through GetItIO till they start getting listed on major exchanges like Binance and Coinbase, and you can make some significant gains, right? So you have more than one options to make money with GetItIO, which is not really available for all centralized exchanges, right? And the best thing about GetItIO is that you can buy these small cap tokens way before they hit major exchanges, which means you have a lot of time to do your research and see if these tokens are a good fit for you, right? So if you don't already have a GetItIO account, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a GetItIO account today. And by doing so, you are not only getting all the benefits that we discussed right now, but you're also getting a 30% trading fee rebate on any trades that you make on their platform, right? This means you can basically get back 30% of your fees, which will help you buy even more crypto to increase your profitability even further, right? And by using the link in the description to setting up a GetItIO account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the topic of discussion here, which is a Mutant Ape Yacht Club. Again, you guys probably know a lot about Bored Ape and Mutant Ape Ecosystem. For people who don't really know about this platform, this is a the top, in fact, the number one NFT collection anywhere in the crypto space. It's based on the Ethereum blockchain. And if you see, I use CoinGecko for all the information because the Bored Ape Yacht Club website mainly focuses on Bored Apes themselves. Mutant Ape, even though it's a relatively less well-known project compared to Bored Ape, it's still a very popular project nonetheless, and is still an amazing investment opportunity for people who want to make some really, really good gains in the crypto space, right? So based on CoinGecko's page, if you can clearly see that Mutant Ape Yacht Club is an NFT collection, and their floor price today is $23,131. So they have a high floor price. Again, you may be wondering, why am I covering a project that has a baseline price of 23,000, right? I'm going to tell you guys an option to buy Mutant Ape. I mean, not the Mutant Ape NFTs themselves, but to get exposure to Mutant Ape's price or their NFT collection indirectly through a cheaper and affordable option. So by using the technique that I'll be telling in this video, you can actually buy your favorite NFTs or even get your hands on some tokens like ERC20 tokens that directly represent the NFT itself, right? Which means by buying these ERC20 tokens, you can buy as little as 10, 20, 50 or even $100 worth of these tokens, and you will basically get exposure to the price action of the actual NFT by just holding a small portion of the NFT in the form of an ERC20 token, right? So if whatever I'm saying is confusing to you, watch till the end of this video, because this is a really good technique that ties into another video that I made a while back, and this is a very interesting technique which will help you to gain exposure by not actually spending $23,000 on a Mutant Ape, right? This is basically how I personally made a lot of money by not even owning a single Mutant Ape NFT, but when Mutant Apes go up, I still made money, right? This is the technique that I use to make money. So watch till the end of the video to understand how I did this, so that you can use the same technique, not just for Mutant Ape, but for any other major popular NFT project, right? So currently, if you want to own an actual Mutant Ape NFT itself, you need to have $23,000, which I'm pretty sure not a lot of people watching my videos will have. At the same time, if you have a Mutant Ape already, congratulations to you already, because affording Mutant Ape is it's in and of itself a very hard thing to do, and at the same time, you are a part of a elite group of individuals who can afford to buy a full Mutant Ape, right? So they have a 24-hour sales volume of 522.27 ETH, which is quite high, and is second or third only to Bored Ape as well as CryptoPunks, right? So that's the speciality of Mutant Ape. You still get exposure to the Bored Ape ecosystem, but Bored Apes are significantly more expensive than Mutant Apes. They have a floor price of 100,000 or more in dollars, US dollars. But if you want to still get an exposure to the Bored Ape ecosystem, Mutant Ape is the way to go. But even Mutant Ape is quite expensive to a lot of people, which is why I'm going to show you the technique to own a piece of Mutant Ape ecosystem, whereby you will still be in the Mutant Ape Bored Ape community, right? So as of today, there's a total of 19,425 NFTs minted, held by 12,965 unique owners. So currently, people who own Mutant Ape are actually a part of a very small slither of individuals who are kind of like known as the elites in the crypto space, because it's only owned by 12,000 individuals in this entire world. So out of 7.5 billion people in the world, only 12,900 people currently own a Mutant Ape, right? That's pretty crazy if you ask me. And the total market cap is $449 million. So it's pretty close to $500 million, which is quite impressive for a project that has 20,000 NFTs of Mutant Ape. So if you see, the numbers state that there's only 19,425 NFTs, but the actual total number of NFTs in the collection are 20,000. They are split between M1, M2, and M3 mutants, right? So we'll cover all those things in a little bit more detail later on. But if you see, since there's only 19,425, the remaining are either lost due to scams, or people have burnt it, or they don't really own the private keys to it. So that's how the remaining NFTs in this collection are kind of lost or inaccessible. So the main thing that you need to understand is that it's a very small collection with a fixed max supply, and at the same time they have some of the most traction in the crypto NFT space compared to any other project, only second or third to CryptoPunks or Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? So the Mutant Ape Yacht Club is a collection of up to 20,000 mutant apes that can only be created by exposing an existing bored ape to a vial of mutant serum, or by minting a mutant ape in the public sale. So in 2021, the people who held bored apes were airdropped 3 types of serums, M1, M2, and M3 serum. So depending on which serum reacts with your particular bored ape, if you owned a bored ape, you could get a unique trait of mutant ape, right? So M1 mutant apes are kind of like the lower quality mutant apes out of the mutant ape category. M2 is slightly better than M1, and M3 is the highest quality, right? So you can see from the artwork, which we'll be seeing in a few seconds, that the quality varies depending on M1, M2, or M3 serums, right? So the ecosystem token for the MAYC project is ApeCoin. Again, ApeCoin is the coin that's connecting the Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, as well as the other projects within the Bored Ape ecosystem, such as other deeds, MeBits, and so on and so forth, projects within the Bored Ape Yacht Club community to be held in place by one token. So this coin, ApeCoin, is a topic in and of itself. It's a coin that I personally believe is going to be the coin of the metaverse, because Mutant Ape and Bored Apes are going to be coming live in their other deed project, which is the metaverse that they're building up, right? So I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just going to speak about the Mutant Ape. We'll talk about other deeds as well as Bored Ape Yacht Clubs in a separate video. So if you hold a Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT, you are allocated 2042 ape tokens per NFT. So people who held Mutant Ape were able to receive an airdrop, even though the airdrop wasn't as crazily high as if you had owned a Bored Ape. I think Bored Ape holders got 10,000 ape coins. Mutant Ape holders got 2,042 ape coins, which is still not bad if you ask me, for just holding that NFT, right? So Mutant Ape Yacht Club's floor price is 13.6 ETH, which is $23,131 at the time I'm making this video. If you can clearly see, it's up 14.6% in the past 24 hours. So it seems like there's been a lower point where I think Mutant Apes reached 12 ETH in OpenC, and then they started bouncing back right now in the past 2 days. I think the lowest it has reached was 7 ETH or something in the past year, and now they have kind of like done really well, and they're kind of like recovering back pretty quickly. So this is a blue chip NFT project that you definitely need to get some form of exposure to, right? The market cap is 264,000 ETH, which is $449 million, and the 24-hour volume is 522.265 ETH. These are all numbers that we discussed before. If you scroll further below, you can find some of the information for market statistics that we just went through in CoinGecko. And if you see top NFTs by market cap, you can see a lot of Bored Ape Yacht Club's ecosystem projects are in the top 10 all the time. So this is something that should indicate you that if the metaverse becomes as explosive as the internet, which I'm pretty sure it will be, then Bored Ape Yacht Club's metaverse is going to be the most popular metaverse, and Mutant Ape, Bored Apes, and people who are exposed to this ecosystem will be making a crap ton of money in the future, right? So that's one of the reasons why I want to bring this to you guys, because it's still too early for you to get into this, because Mutant Ape, if we go through the chart, you will be able to see that they have made some really good all-time highs and have made a lot of money for a lot of people, right? So speaking about charts, I'm in the charts area right now. You can clearly see that this is the max chart. Again, all the floor prices are in ETH, obviously. So if you see, September 1st, 2021 was the time when this collection was worth 4.59 ETH as floor price. So if you had bought it at that time, you would have seen some really good gains, along with the fact that you would have got some really handsome ApeCoin airdrops as well. The floor price was moving up and down, but it was at its all-time low. It was 3.7 ETH, right? And this was as of October, late September or mid-October 2021. And then it kind of bumped back up. Its first all-time high floor price was 26.84 ETH as of 31st of January 2022. So you can clearly see that it really made significant gains. Again, the floor price was in ETH. So if you had bought it at 4 ETH and you had sold it at 26 ETH, remember that ETH's price was also close to its all-time high at the time. So you would have made significant amount of money, by just holding and selling Mutant Ape throughout 2021. And then it kind of dipped to a price of 14.5 ETH as of 8th of March 2022. And then it went to make new all-time high during the other deed airdrop hype, reaching as high as 40 ETH per token, 40 ETH per NFT as of 30th of April 2020. So 40 ETH per NFT for people who have bought it at less than 4 to 5 ETH a year back, right? So this is crazy if you ask me, because ETH was also at its all-time high at, I think, $4,000 per ETH. So 40 times 4,000, and you can imagine how much money must have been made by people who sold it at the top. So that's one of the reasons why I'm telling you that this is a very powerful project that you should not take a look at. You should not be not taking a look at, because this is a project that you should be taking a look at. And if you see the token, the NFT token itself has made some significant gains, predictable short-term moves upwards, but after the all-time high, the floor price crashed, and recently it hit a relative lows of about I think 11.5 or 11 ETH as of 19th of August, and now it's slowly starting to recover, right? So obviously you're still far away from the all-time high. You can still buy either, if you're lucky enough to buy a full Mutant Ape, then by all means please go ahead. But if you're not lucky enough, you can still gain exposure by the method that I'm going to say to you right now, right? So that's the basic overview of Mutant Ape. And if you scroll below, you can buy Mutant Ape NFTs from two locations or multiple locations, multiple NFT marketplaces, but two main locations where the trading volume is quite high is LooksRare as well as OpenC. You can clearly see that LooksRare has a floor price of 13.6 ETH and OpenC has 14.88 ETH. You can easily make arbitrage trading if you're obviously lucky enough to buy an actual Mutant Ape NFT from LooksRare. You can sell it on OpenC and then make a big profit. Keep doing that again and again. That's how a lot of arbitrage traders for NFTs do that, right? So the thing is, you have a lot of liquidity from OpenC as well as in LooksRare, and the volume is highest in OpenC compared to LooksRare, but overall the NFT collection itself is fairly liquid compared to several other projects, right? So let's go to the OpenC page itself. This is the page for Mutant Ape Yacht Club. It is a project by Yuga Labs, which I forgot to mention. The current floor price is 14.88 ETH. You can clearly see that these are some of the images that you will be owning if you buy a Mutant Ape. It's a kind of like a mutant version of Bored Ape, which is obviously why they are called Mutant Apes. So these are all M1s, M1 collections. M2 collections are a little bit more extravagant, but M3s are the ones that are the most popular and highly valued Mutant Apes, right? So I can actually go to a website called Rarity Sniper, which is the place where you can basically find collections and their rankings. So the highest ranking Mutant Ape is the most expensive. So you can basically focus on, if you're trying to buy an actual Mutant Ape, if you're able to buy it, I suggest you to go to Rarity Sniper. And when you go to Rarity Sniper, you can basically see that there are lots of criteria you can choose from. So when you click Mutant Ape, you can see that they have rank 1 all the way till 20,000. So these are all M3 serum apes, right? So you have such highly unique artwork of mutants. If you see, this is one of my favorite, the transparent skeleton one with the brain and everything oozing out of it is one of my favorite ones, and the robot one as well as the zombie one. So these are all ranked 1. So you can clearly see that there's a lot of ranked 1 mutant apes, and this one, if you see, you can basically buy this for 1700 ETH at this time, right? So it seems like someone is owning this and they're selling it for 1700 ETH. So as you can see, the higher the ranking and the higher the kind of like the fact that you have M3 serum with your mutant, the more the floor price is and the more you can sell it for, right? So this is a newer one. So the golden mutant ape, which is the kind of like number 30,006 in the right corner of the screen, is the most recent mutant to be added to the collection. So I think there's a lot more collections within this collection that will be released by the team to attract as well as for marketing purposes. And if you see, these are all the M3 versions, which are still quite uniquely looking compared to the M2 that we saw from OpenC right now, right? So they have pointy teeth, their eyes are very unique, they have starfish on their eyes, and they have gold or silver or kind of like diamonds on their body. They have a very unique facial expression. So these are all the M3 ones. M2 ones are not as extravagant as M3, but M1s are the most common ones that a lot of people are able to afford, who can even afford a mutant ape in the first place, right? So these are all things that you need to look into before buying it. Again, there's a lot of cool designs. If you own a mutant ape, you actually own the copyright for that particular image. You can do whatever you want with that. Which is not the case for a lot of collections, right? So you can make videos, you can make animations with your particular mutant ape. So those are the benefits that you can get from owning a mutant ape, right? So now going to the most important section, how can you actually own a portion of the mutant ape without actually buying a mutant ape NFT, right? So this week earlier, I covered a project called NFTX. I highly recommend you guys to watch that video. It's a very interesting video about how you can use a platform called NFTX to gain exposure to a fraction, to buy a fraction of a very expensive NFT while still getting exposure to the price action if that NFT goes up or down, right? So by going to NFTX.io, you can first of all search for a particular vault. So in the top right corner, you will have an option like 3 lines. If you click on that, you will have a search bar that shows up. You can type MAYC. Once you do that, you basically will be able to see the Mutant Ape Vault. So these are vaults where people who actually hold a mutant ape are incentivized to stake their mutant ape in this vault. And when they do that, their mutant ape is actually tokenized as an ERC20 token, right? So apart from tokenizing the mutant apes or NFT collections, NFTX actually allows people to earn interest. So the NFT holders, when they deposit their mutant apes in this vault, they earn interest, right? So the interest is provided in the form of trading fees on this platform. So apart from allowing people to stake and tokenize the NFTs, NFTX also allows people to buy and sell. So it also acts as a marketplace. So if you see, there are these buy options where if you connect your wallet, it's on Ethereum blockchain. So you can connect your wallet on the Ethereum blockchain, and you can actually click on the NFT and you can buy it, right? You can buy whichever NFT you want. You can only buy the NFTs that are within this particular vault. You can't buy all of the NFTs or any of the NFTs that are not available in this vault. So that's something that you need to bear in mind. If you see, all of these seem to be M1, but M1 is still good enough because you're just going to trade it and sell it for a profit in the future, right? It doesn't really matter which one you buy. If you can afford to buy an M3 or M2, which is good, but if you can't buy an M3 or M2, you can buy an M1 mutant ape from NFTX or OpenC, right? So you can buy NFTs directly. if you have a Mutant Ape that you want to sell, you can sell it through their platform, even though I would not recommend you to sell it through NFTX because the amount you'll be getting is low. Their fees is quite high. That's how they incentivize people to stake on their platform. So if you sell with the NFTX, you'll be selling it for below the market price, which I would not recommend, right? You can sell it on OpenC. You can definitely buy it on OpenC and sell it on OpenC. You can also buy it from NFTX, but you only have a limited range and you'll be paying quite a bit of high fee if you're specifically selecting a particular NFT from this list, right? This is how you can benefit if you have a lower ranked NFT. If you click the swap button, you can actually swap your lower ranked Mutant Ape to a higher ranked Mutant Ape, provided that higher ranked Mutant Ape is available within their vault. You can swap your NFT with any NFT that's available in their vault for a small fee, and the fees is usually 10% currently, so you can do that, right? So if you're not happy with a particular ape because the ranking is low, you can swap it for a higher ranked one for a small fee, right? And staking, if you are a Mutant Ape holder, you can come to the stake option here and stake it to earn 49.67% APR on just staking it, or you can convert your Mutant Ape NFTs into MAYC tokens, which are the ERC20 tokens, and pair it with ETH and provide liquidity on SushiSwap to earn 28.91% as mentioned here, right? So the 49.67% is for people to actually stake the NFT. This 28.91% is for people who provide liquidity to the tokenized version of Mutant Ape Yacht Club, right? So if you want to basically get the token address for the MAYC token, you go to the info section here, which is where you find a lot of information. And if you see on the right hand side, you'll be able to see the vault ID, that's the MAYC vault ID, the number of NFTs that are currently in this vault, which is 26 26 NFTs in this vault. And if you see the links, right, there's this NFTX pool, which is the link to the contract address for the vault itself, and the Sushi pool. So SushiSwap is basically where you can find the MAYC token itself. So if you see, when I just clicked that link, it took me to SushiSwap, and this is where you can basically buy a small fraction of the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, right? So you can buy it with ETH or USDC. I suggest with ETH because ETH is where the liquidity is high. You can basically type, let's say 0.01 ETH, which is about $16, and you will get 0.0007, which is about $16.93 worth of MAYC tokens, okay? So by holding this token in your wallet, all you're doing is just waiting for the Mutant Apes to go back up, which I'm pretty sure it will because it's one of the most popular collections out there. And once it goes to, let's say, the floor price goes from 14 ETH to 40 ETH or maybe in 50 ETH in the future per Mutant Ape NFT, your $16 will go up as well proportionally, right? Even though you won't be able to make 40 ETH, you'll probably be able to make a significant proportional gain for the amount of MAYC tokens that you are holding, right? So again, there is factors that need to be considered because SushiSwap is the only place where you can buy this token, so you can't dump this token on any centralized exchange. You can't bring it to Uniswap because there's no liquidity there. SushiSwap is the only place you can buy this token. So there's obviously a little bit more risk to it, but the reward has definitely been quite great if you ask me. I bought Mutant Ape tokens, MAYC tokens, for $100 back in 2021 November. And when the Mutant Ape went to its all-time high, I was able to sell my $100 to substantially more. Like I made like $2,000 from my $100 investment. So you can easily see that as the floor price goes up, if you even hold a small fraction of the token, that will also be worth very high in the future, right? So for people who want to buy $10 worth of Mutant Ape tokens, or $50 or $100 or even $1,000, you can basically type in the amount in ETH, or you can also use USDC. Let me show you guys. So if you click USDC, the liquidity isn't that great, but you can still use USDC to buy Mutant Ape, right? Mutant Ape token. So if you see, by paying $100, you get 0.0045 MAYC tokens, and these tokens directly represent the NFT. It's definitely a direct representation of the NFT itself, and you're getting indirect exposure to the NFT, right? And if you see, you can get $99.38 worth of MAYC tokens, and you can also flip this and sell it. Let's say, for example, if you're selling one Mutant Ape, you can basically get $20,000. So I think when you're selling it, you get a little bit less. When you're buying it, you'll be buying with a little bit more. Buying it with a little bit more fees. But at the end of the day, you are having a liquid environment where you can buy and sell a fraction of an NFT, which is the blue chip of the crypto space, right? So this is how you can make. You can get yourself exposed to popular projects like Mutant Ape Yacht Club through NFTX. So NFTX is definitely a very powerful project that I highly recommend you guys to look into. Check out my video that I made a while back. I think I made it like early this week. So check that out and watch this video fully if you are trying to understand again how this works, so that you can basically get some small amount of MAYC tokens and adding it to your portfolio, right? So diversification is the key, guys. So if you wanna watch more of these kind of videos, please let me know. I have a poll in the description below where I've asked you guys whether you want to see more crypto videos or stock videos or NFT videos. It seems like a lot of people don't really want to watch NFT videos, but I highly recommend you guys to have a diversified portfolio. By doing this method, you are not only getting exposed to one of the most popular blue chip NFT projects, but you're also able to not worry about the floor price or anything like that. You just buy the token and hold on to it, and once it goes up, you just sell it. It's just a buy and sell. You don't have to worry about holding on to an illiquid NFT or saving up $21,000 to buy an actual Mutant Ape, right? So this is one of the many methods that I make money through NFTs. So you can do the same thing as well, right? So if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I suggest you to watch this video at least twice or thrice so that you can understand how you can do the same thing that I'm doing. It's easy. SushiSwap is the way to go, and you can basically buy and sell, and you can even provide liquidity to earn liquidity provider fees for these tokens as well, right? You can buy $100 worth of MAYC tokens, have $100 worth of ETH, provide liquidity to earn liquidity provider fees, so that when someone else buys it, you get a fee, and that's another way you can make money as well, right? So again, that's pretty much it from this video, guys. I suggest you to watch the NFTX video and make sure that you do your own research, because none of this information presented in this video is considered as financial advice, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.